You have heard that sharks don't get cancer. It is one of the most famous facts in biology, and it is completely wrong. For over 30 years, a single idea has circled the health industry like a fin in shallow water. Sharks don't get cancer. It is repeated in wellness blogs, supplement ads, and even serious documentaries. The problem is, it is false. Sharks absolutely get cancer. Scientists have documented tumors in more than 40 species, including the exact organ the myth claimed was immune. The real story is stranger and darker than the myth. It starts with one book in 1992. It led to the slaughter of millions of sharks, and it sent desperate cancer patients chasing a cure that was never there. Here is how a scientific mistake became a global lie. The myth traces back to a 1992 book titled Sharks Don't Get Cancer, written by a businessman named William Lang. Lang was not a cancer researcher. He was pushing a shark cartilage supplement. His argument was simple. Sharks rarely develop tumors. Their skeletons are made of cartilage. Cartilage contains molecules that block the growth of new blood vessels. Tumors need new blood vessels to grow. Therefore, eating shark cartilage should starve cancer. The book became a bestseller. 60 Minutes aired a segment on it. Sales of shark cartilage pills exploded into a $30 million a year industry. There was just one problem. Almost every step of that logic was wrong. In 2004, marine biologist Gary Ostrander and his team published a formal review in the journal Cancer Research. They cataloged tumors in sharks, skates, and rays going back decades. They found more than 40 documented cases of cancer in cartilaginous fish, including melanomas, lymphomas, and, most devastating for the myth, tumors growing directly inside shark cartilage itself. Sharks get cancer in their skin, their blood, their liver, their reproductive organs, and in the one tissue Lane said was immune. The idea that sharks are cancer-proof was not just exaggerated. It was contradicted by evidence that already existed when the book was written. The researchers called it, in their own words, a biological myth. While scientists ignored the claim, the supplement industry ran with it. Desperate cancer patients started replacing real treatments with shark cartilage capsules. Clinical trials were eventually run. In a 2005 study published by the Mayo Clinic, shark cartilage showed no benefit at all for advanced cancer patients. A later trial through the National Cancer Institute reached the same conclusion. By then, the damage was already done. Shark populations were collapsing. Estimates suggest the cartilage supplement trade killed tens of millions of sharks worldwide in the 1990s and early 2000s. Species like the dusky shark dropped by over 80%. Real patients died believing in a pill. Real sharks died filling the bottles. All of it traced back to a claim that was never true in the first place. Here's the twist. Sharks really are unusually resistant to cancer, just not in the way the myth suggested. In 2023, researchers sequenced the great white shark genome and found something remarkable. Sharks carry an unusually high number of genes involved in DNA repair and tumor suppression. Their version of the p53 gene, often called the guardian of the genome, appears to work overtime. Sharks also have a long lifespan, grow continuously, and survive in environments full of pollutants, yet their tumor rates stay low. That is real, and it is genuinely interesting to cancer biology. But the lesson is not to eat them. You cannot absorb a shark's genome through a pill. The actual science is in the DNA, not the cartilage, and it was hidden for decades under a slogan that sold supplements and killed sharks. If this surprised you, subscribe to Curious Science. Next up, we dig into why chewing gum can actually improve your focus.